What's up, everyone? On today's episode of My Favorite Things to Eat, we're making paella. Paella is a rice dish out of Spain, and it's completely regional. So if you're closer to the sea, you're gonna have obviously more seafood, shellfish. If you're closer inland, that's where you're gonna have things like chicken, rabbit, different meats inside the paella. What we're gonna do is we'll turn this pan on to about a medium heat. As paella is a dish, you also have a specific pan that you use to make, and this would be considered a paella pan. Now this is a stainless steel one. You'll have cast iron, but it's important that it's a thin bottom, and you'll have all different sizes from a small one to these huge ones that you would put over a big campfire and get all that really nice wood fire smoke flavor. We'll start by pouring a little bit of oil in the pan. Now in a traditional paella, you're gonna make your sofrito, the garlic, the onions, the peppers, chorizo, cook all that out, toast the rice, and then add your proteins on top. I like to add my chicken in the beginning. That way it's really caramelizing all those proteins in the oil, and you develop so much more flavor on the outside of the chicken. Season it with just a bit of salt. Now we just wanna flip these over so we can color both sides. Now that the chicken is caramelized up and you have this great flavor on the outside, traditionally you would pull it out of the pan and start to put all your other ingredients in. We're gonna go ahead and keep it in and make it super simple. Add in some chorizo. Now I'll add in a bit of onion. Garlic. We'll add a bit of wine in here. Follow that by the rice. For the rice, traditionally you want to use bombo rice. Bombo rice is a short to medium grain rice. If you can't find that bombo rice, you could use a short grain rice like sushi rice or arborio. We're gonna toast off this rice here. Add in our red peppers here and our paprika and saffron. So here we have chicken stock. I'm using a 2-to-1 ratio based on volume. So this is 1 pint of rice and 1 quart of chicken stock. While this is coming up to a boil, we can give it a gentle stir to make sure nothing sticks to the bottom and that everything is really mixed in nicely. So now as this is starting to simmer, we're gonna give it one last stir just to stop everything from sticking to the bottom. And then really we don't wanna touch it the rest of the way. The rice is gonna cook, the liquid's gonna reduce down. Once it reduces down, we're gonna have this great sticky bottom called the socrot. That's the part that everybody fights over. We're getting some bubbles. We're gonna lower down the heat and let this start to cook. It's gonna be about 18 minutes and we'll start to check it. Every now and then you wanna give the pan a little shake. By shaking it, we're allowing all the liquid to move around, but we're not releasing all the starch from the rice, which would create that kind of risotto, really creamy style. It's been 18 minutes, and now the liquid is completely evaporated. We're gonna give it the kind of final fluff, and we'll kind of move it around. Very gentle, we don't wanna break up these rice grains. Then we're gonna do two things. We're gonna decorate the top, as well as turn the flame up a little to start creating that crust on the bottom. So here we're gonna start to add our peppers on the top, kind of arranging it as a nice garnish. And fresh peas. Lots of lemon juice. And there you have it. Paella is one of my favorite things to eat.